And we're back.
And still a little bit salty.
What did you find out during the break?
So they're gonna have a side tournament for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's just not going to be on the main stage, one of the 8 main games. But a lot of the controversy that seems to be popping up, and this is just a brief 5-minute read through,
we took 3
is
to 5
Blaze Blue
minutes.
Continuum Shift, which I know Blaze Blue has a decent following, isn't even out yet. It hasn't even been released.
It has a good track record too, though, right?
It does have a good track record. It's made by the same guys that make Arc System Works, but the feeling from at least the comment section that I saw is people are on the lines of saying, so Arc System Works just paid you then to, like, you know, come out with a put all their games in there. Is that what it is? Just,
I mean,
just say
maybe.
it.
I mean, I don't know how it works. Maybe they rented out the hall so that they don't have to put any kind of money ahead. You know, that might be it. It might be like, here's a donation to Evo.
A lot of people are
deal.
also along the lines going, what is this term? Oh, have
Sparking Blast.
I've done this tutorial before, I thought.
You might have. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you did do this one,
I
actually.
literally did this.
Holy shit, we haven't
tutorial
even
before.
caught up.
They gave me the same tutorial again.
Well, I mean, I forget. There's so many, like, what
on, hit
were the
me.
requirements
Hit
in
me.
each of these
Hit me.
fights?
Hit me!
Up. But now you can actually do a guard cancel. It's when you guard and then cancel out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you do it, Samuel? Oh, no, you didn't do it.
Perform a guard cancel. I thought I did that. Come on, hit me, Ginyu.
Isn't it canceling out of a guard right when he hits you or some shit like that? So you can get a quick react in? You're gonna die, Vegeta. Man, this guy, he's just a spammer. Look at him. He just keeps spamming
Shit.
the same fucking moves.
What a cheap son of a bitch. Okay, I forget this. I'm just
Just end his ass. You do it every time. You're like, oh man, this tutorial, it means everything. And it's like, Sam, it's just an achievement, man.
Achievements mean everything.
Achievements don't mean jack shit. What are you gonna get? A card that you get 7 of on Steam? You can trade those in for like 6 cents. Still more money than we make on YouTube. So never mind. Get those achievements, Sam. We need to fucking fund the channel. We gotta sell those cards for 10 cents each.
Oh yeah, we gotta fund our game somehow.
Oh man, not to complain, but
Please like, share, and subscribe.
yeah. But YouTube really just rubbed it in today. They
Oh, again?
Oh yeah, no. They didn't do anything different. They right on our page when I was going through comments and everything, they had like a little pop-up, and it said, "Don't like what you're seeing" or something like that, or "Have some insight. Tell us what you really think." And I was like, "What?" And clicked on it, and it was a survey. I was like, "I'll tell you what I really fucking think." Oh, dude, I spent like 30 minutes. It probably should have taken me 20 minutes, but I spent like 30 minutes going over this fucking thing. It's like, YouTube is the best place for creators. Strongly disagree. YouTube gives me all the information I need to make money. Strongly disagree. YouTube is the best place to interact with our fans. Strongly disagree. I was like, fuck you. And at the end it was like, which of the things that you strongly disagree with are most important to you? And it gave me all the list of things that I strongly disagreed with. It's like 30 things. I was like, oh fuck, all of them. And at the end, and they're like, so, is there anything else you'd like to say? We read every comment or some shit like that. And I was like, yeah, your demonetization standards and the fact that you need 1,000 subs to even interact on YouTube outside of the fucking comment section is bullshit. I should be able to have a chat room for my channel where I can interact with anyone. I shouldn't have to go to our fucking Discord. It's Discord, right?
Yes, Discord.
Shouldn't have to be able to have to go to our Discord to have a fucking comment.
Switch out.
A nice little chat with people outside of video specific comments. That's fucking stupid. But if you have 1,000 subs, you can do super chat and you can chat with all your people. It's like, that's fucking stupid. So anyone under 1,000 isn't a good enough community to actually have the ability to have a fucking chat room?
Apparently
Are you
not.
kidding? And we're gonna get demonetized because we said fuck too many times. God damn you,
Probably.
Sam. All those fucks that you said.
I know.
You said fuck.
I was talking so much.
You were. There. You gave all of your fucks. How many do you have now?
Too
Zero.
many.
Zero
Too many to
fucks.
give.
You have 0 fucks. You gave
No, I have way more to give.
No!
I'm fucking pissed.
You're mad still.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad for a while.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. But I thought it was stupid that YouTube was doing that.
It is stupid. Just like the fact that there's gonna be 3 Arc System Works games. Even though the worst part is I love Arc System Works. I love this game and I love Guilty Gear. And
But you're salty at Arc now
I'm not
because
I'm not
of the
salty.
snub from Evo?
So I'm more mad at Capcom for giving a half-assed
Attempt?
attempt at Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
The developers were not given enough time. They weren't given a big enough budget. The budget was comparable to DLC of Street Fighter V.
Okay.
DLC, not even a full game.
Okay. But is that Evo's fault then
No, it's
for
not
being like,
Evo's
hey
fault.
guys, we can't if I would think maybe on the devil's advocate side,
Yeah.
Evo's looking at them and going, we don't want shit fighting games, we don't want this to be the trend. We don't want to let this stand. We're drawing the line. If you keep putting out shit like this, you can't be in here.
Yeah, part of it is I understand them going at it that way, but the gameplay is actually super solid. It just is unfortunate that Capcom, as well, it didn't seem to make a push, because if Capcom wanted to, they have enough clout that they could have made that game appear there. I find it hard to believe that Capcom doesn't have enough stay at EVO to make it a possibility for their game to make an appearance. This game has been heavy on fighters this year,
Yeah.
with FighterZ, Street Fighter Arcade Edition.
Coming up is BlazBlue, right?
Yeah, and
Blaze
BlazBlue coming
whatever,
up,
however
and
the
like
fuck
we have
you
Soul
pronounce it.
Calibur 6 coming out probably next year,
Yeah.
and Dissidia as well. Hell, I would have
Oh,
liked
that's right, Dissidia came out.
I would have liked to see Dissidia at EVO. That would have been cool. I don't know if they're gonna do it. I don't know if the game
they've already
has enough.
announced, so I mean, it's not going to be
Well, it
there.
could be a side tournament.
Oh, that's right. We were only talking about the
We're
main
only talking about the main
tournament,
stage.
Okay. I mean, it seems more now that the way that you're saying it, that Evo's more like, hey, for the sake of fighting games from here on out, we need to make a fucking political statement about this.
Yeah, maybe.
Not exactly political, but we need it to be a social statement saying like, games like this aren't allowed. We can't just have a new game every year, guys. We need you to have an actual fucking game and not do like Call of Duty. It's like, this is the new one. What can you do? Well, you can run on walls now. It's like, that's not fucking enough, guys. You need to figure out how to make a good
it just
fighting
would have
game.
been nice for them to make an actual statement, because the argument made by Mr. Wizard, who is one of the EVO tournament organizers, he said there's not enough following. We feel like the game has fizzled out. Which is funny because Marvel has always had consistently over 600 entrants, and BlazBlue has never, from what I've read, has never had the same amount of following and entrants. So to say that that's the reason why is they don't think it's going to be there, well, it's at this point it comes up to the people that are followers of Marvel.
Yeah.
It's up to the people that are big tournament players, and they're going to go to EVO for them to sign up and show, hey, people are playing Marvel. Big mistake not putting us on the main stage.
It would make them look silly if their main stage wasn't the biggest crowd, and then their side stage happened to have.
And
like,
that did happen with for a while with the Melee scene.
Okay.
They
When the new one came out.
Yeah, well, there was a big kerfuffle a couple years ago when Melee was on the main stage and then Smash 4 wasn't. And then Smash 4 was on the main stage, and then Melee was on and there was a flip flop. What's more popular? And those communities are so divided, unfortunately.
Bitch, you already had a cupcake. You don't need another one.
She needs more.
No, she doesn't. Yeah.
There's a strong divide in those communities, because for most fighting games, when a new iteration of that game comes out, the other one is dropped. When a new Street Fighter
that's what I was thinking. What was happening?
a new one
with
comes out. But the communities are so different and so divided between the two Smash communities, and the games play so differently.
That's why I was thinking the Smash.
They've
would be the same
always
thing.
kind of started perpetuating both of them, because they each has a large enough scene that they can contribute to them, contribute an ample amount of players to
makes sense.
compete in the tournament.
Yeah. If there's enough of a demand, they'll keep it in there.
Yeah,
Okay. Bug Boy. I always thought he was more Toad or
a
Frog.
little bit.
I mean, I guess he did have a stinger, so. Did she actually change? No, I mean, all we saw was the flash cut. Once she shot him with the beam, he was like, oh, and then it cut out. We didn't actually see. Now we're finding out. She turned him into a bonbon. What's a bonbon?
Bonbon is a type of chocolate.
Isn't it like a puff pastry, or
It's like a
isn't it
puff
like a
chocolate
pastry with
I
something inside of
believe.
it? I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure bonbons are the things you saw in the Lucy episode when they're on the conveyor belt and they're making the chocolate.
Oh, were those
I think,
them?
I think those are bonbons. I'm not entirely sure. My confectionery encyclopedia in my mind is not completely filled out. I still need to get about 100 more entries to know everything.
We have to sit at home and watch soap operas all day to truly know what bonbons
We
are.
truly do. That and what caviar really tastes like.
The phrase that just say we'll workshop them in hell.
Wow. That's,
What the hell was that?
I hope we're going to workshop them later, Freeze. I'm really interested in doing that.
Yeah, why
I'd
did
like
she
to-
think that was gonna work, or he think that was gonna work?
Freeze is pretty cocky.
Yeah, I guess, but
Frieza always thinks he can.
Oh, you're dead, buddy.
Well, there goes another villain.
What? They're so fast. Why don't they move?
I think the last I checked, we're about 60% through the story, so we're
Are
about
we?
to hit the third arc.
She's gonna be a fucking diabetic in a second. Arc.
So in the end, I'm back to the Evo thing. I'm more upset with Capcom in some ways, and a little bit mad at Evo on the other hand.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of people are coming off with the whole conspiracy already, like, hey, Arc obviously paid them off. They've got 3 games at Evo, which is very unprecedented, so I can understand the anger from the community.
yeah. I mean, maybe they didn't pay him off. Maybe just Marvel's Capcom Infinite didn't fit the slot, so they're like, who the fuck else wants to be in the 3rd slot? And then Arc was like, yeah, fuck yeah, we'll take it. I mean,
It'll be
if
interesting
they
to see
have
if
it open,
Capcom makes a statement. I mean, they're the ones that choose. They determine by community hype. They don't let the community decide. It's done entirely by the tournament organizers. They decide which games are going to be played. Sometimes they'll do a fan poll, which is how Melee originally got into the top 8 as a tournament holder.
yeah.
So it'll be nice to see a side tournament. It's just going to come down to hopefully the streaming for it is good and it gets its own dedicated stream when it is on, so people can watch the finals of it. And usually it is, but instead of being on Sunday on the main stage, it'll probably be on Saturday.
Yeah, is it like it's a multi-day?
It's a multi-day event. It's a 3-day event that takes place in Las Vegas. Yeah. One of these years I would like to go, even though I'm terrible at fighting games.
Well, I mean, it'd still be cool to see
I think
it, right?
it'd be fun to see.
Yeah, I mean that'd be pretty tight. LA's close enough to us, couple hours drive.
Las Vegas.
So, Las Vegas is a couple
Vegas
hours
is actually,
drive. You
it's
know,
about the same, honestly.
yeah,
It's probably about. Actually, no.
I think it's a difference of 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah,
So it's like
something
that's
along
only a
those
couple
lines.
hours.
It's not much of a
That's
difference.
not a big deal. What do you say next time?
Next time we'll go Super Saiyan and beat the shit out of more people. And hopefully avoid more tutorials.
It sounds like yeah. Next time, guys, beep up boop.
I'm still confused on why she has the Boo ability.
I mean, she's a newer.
I'm assuming
Android?
because she's a new android, just like Cell, she has the ability to symbiote and whatever.
to what? Consume them or whatever.
Consume them. So she has the Cell power, and she now has the Boo
Power,
absorb
too.
power.